Alright, this is Andrew with Jordan Home Inspections. We are doing a sewer scope today here in West Jordan. Today is July 17th, 2025. And we have the camera pushed out 93 feet to the city connection. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. We're at 6238 west, 8235 south. As you can see, the camera is underwater, which is never a good thing. As I pull it back, you'll probably be able to see a little bit of the waste that's built up in the line. This line I would definitely recommend getting cleaned and then evaluated again. I can't tell if this is purely bad grade or whether there's a blockage or buildup causing all of this standing water. You never want any standing water, but hopefully it's just caused by some sort of blockage or root or a bunch of grease. With how much there is, I'm afraid that it may be bad grade, but cleaning it would be the next step to really know more. This looks better. Running water, not a lot of buildup. That's still a little bit of buildup, but a lot closer to how you want it to look. This is PVC pipe. The other issue here is I wasn't able to see the entire line. I started pushing through, they call it a soft blockage, where you have a lot of buildup, and as you push through the belly, it gets harder and harder to push out. And the issue with that is that over time, it can start to back up towards the house, which is what's happening. When you have standing water, that's the start of a backup. And if you get enough standing water, it'll build up until it backs up through the floor drain or through a basement shower or something. I would recommend this line be hydrojetted, and that would blast out all this buildup, and then you could see it a lot better. So we've seen the one belly, and in just a moment we're going to be going through another, and this is under the house. And so this is a spot where if it is bad grade, to re-slope it, that's under the basement slab, and so it's a lot more difficult to get to. You know, even in the yard, it's very difficult, but it's not nearly as difficult as opening up the finished space or the concrete slab. I'm going to pay attention real closely as I drop through here, because I don't see that there was one thing blocking the line. It seems kind of like we're slowly going underwater, which is more indicative of bad grade, which is what you don't want. When you have a belly, cleaning it certainly helps, but the only way to permanently fix the grade is to dig it up and re-slope it. Hopefully you clean it and maybe it's just build up and wet wipes causing the blockage, but the only way to know is to really hydrojet it and then scope it again. Most people doing jets or jetters will include a camera, and to be clear, you wouldn't want to cable or snake this line. A cable is great for punching through one blockage, or if it's actively backing up, that's a good way to relieve the pressure. But to really clean the line thoroughly, you would want to hydrojet it. A little bit of debris on my camera head where it's been going through all that buildup. But this looks like ABS. Once the line is cleaned, it'd be good to have the entire line looked at again. Oh. Okay. I thought we'd gone underwater again, but we were just coming up a vertical section, which made it look a little cloudy, like we were underwater, but we weren't. So just to recap, there are basically two areas of concern where it was holding a lot of water, a lot of waste. It looked like bellies, but it's possible that once you clean it, you might find that it was just buildup or wet wipes or maybe a root causing the blockage. That's what we hope. But there's a good chance that it's a belly, and the only way to fix that permanently is to dig it up and re-slope it. The other option, kind of more of a band-aid or a maintenance remedy, would be to proactively hydrojet it you know, and some people might have to do that every 6 months. Some people might do it every 5 years. I would get a history of how this line has performed for the owners, and if they've never had to do it, that's a great sign, but it's not a guarantee that it wouldn't be an issue for you. Depending on how the line's used, how many people are using it, how much water they run, how long the showers are, what they're putting down the line, can have a great impact on how the line performs. I'm going to end this recording now.